awful the way I hear it.
Your voice.
I love the way I'm sounding
dude,
right now.
it sounds awful.
So I'm the same way as you. I don't like it. Like if I hear myself talk, I'm like, that's not what I sound like.
Oh, dude, my voice to everyone else is like, wow, that guy's a badass.
So-
I was just going to say, what does it sound like? Is it deeper?
Oh no, yeah, it's way deeper.
Mine's way
Mine's
deeper.
like nasally and like it's fucking awful, man. My voice sucks to me.
So you think people like the way your voice sounds?
Yes, much more than how I hear it.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So
no. I think
he's
mine
opposite.
sounds better in my head.
Yeah, he's opposite.
Yeah.
No. Mine sounds worse in my head.
Oh, no.
Oh, you got it backwards there, bud. People hate listening to you.
Oh, well, that's fair. You hate it a lot more if you heard it the way
Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah, no, but I think I sound better in my head. Do you sound better in your head?
Oh, I love the way I sound. So right now, I definitely sound like Batman.
I
I'm
sound
digging
so
it.
good in my head, and then it comes and you know what I figured out? If I keep listening to these episodes, the worse and worse, I got a lisp coming for some reason.
You got this?
Yes,
From time to time, it pops up.
I'm catching it more and more on here. I'm like, have I always had that lisp?
Hey, I went to a
Yeah.
church camp with
Really?
him
I don't
one time
know.
who had a real thick speech impediment. Like, it was awful. And he was, like, so embarrassed of it. But the ladies were just, like, smitten, to
Really?
say the least.
Because I thought, you got the little
'Cause
tongue action.
what?
Dude was just different. I don't know.
He just had a twitch and they liked it.
No, it was like he had a rule. Like he couldn't say it. You know, he had like,
Oh, one of
yeah.
those.
Oh yeah, like
couldn't say it like that.
yeah, he just had like a thing that he was saying. And it was, but dude, that guy, man,
He was
if he had my personality, drowning, he would be drowning.
Say drowning again?
Drowning? How many syllables is that?
Wait,
Or he's throwing an extra letter in there.
one more time.
There you go.
There it is.
Drowning.
he was throwing.
No,
He was throwing a D in there.
Stop it! You're doing that on purpose. That's nice.
Drowning.
Oh my
He was
god.
throwing that D in
I'm
there.
pretty sure this is D in there.
Definitely not. There's then drowned. If you're drowned, but you're drowning, not drowning.
Drowning.
That's weird.
I feel like it's drowning.
He's from Axtell, man.
Huh?
He's from Axtell.
You're from Axtell?
Hogan horns, baby.
Horns?
Hogan horns, baby.
And he's a Jaguars fan, which is weird.
Hey, let's go, Jags.
Yeah, where did that come from?
So I lived in Florida from when I was 3 to when I was 9.
There explains it. And that's all I did here. 3 to 9. You're an amazing man.
Yeah. So my college team is, well, I like Baylor, but my favorite college team is the Florida Gators.
Go Gators.
You're a Gator, huh?
I am.
I had a buddy that in high school, he was a Gator, which was weird for around here.
Yeah.
But this is also during a time that Florida was bad to the bone.
Yeah, he's a big old Tebow stan.
Oh, you a Tebow guy?
Oh, love Tebow. You know he auctions off his Heisman every year.
Yeah.
And donates that to
Pretty dope.
charity.
You know what?
He's a great human.
Okay,
He's great.
and he also kills puppies. We all know that because there's nobody that nice.
He's the best.
Can you... I want to tell you something.
Okay.
Okay, he's the nicest guy in the world.
It's very nice.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So there's got to be a demon somewhere.
Oh.
And so it's got to be.
Oh,
behind-
he's got a red room.
So behind closed doors, he either beats his wife, that's it, with like a sock with an orange in it, so it doesn't leave the bruise, or he's
Nah, he's just that great.
a freak.
He's awful at
And I'm
NFL
not talking
football.
about a freak on the field. I'm
Not
talking
great-
about.
He's not great at NFL football. That's probably his biggest weakness. But as a human being, he's fantastic.
I'm telling you, he has a red room for sure.
Yeah, for sure. He's using. Yeah, there's some all kinds of stuff going on
I
there.
definitely
Maces
think
and everything.
I definitely think that if he does have a flaw, it's definitely sexual.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Absolutely.
he gets choked or likes to choke. Like
Yeah.
there's some definite weird things that happen.
Now,
For sure.
are we going tiny piece on him or no? I feel like he has mid.
Oh,
he has a mid piece.
He's
You think he's you think Huggy style?
he's gifted by God.
You think he's gifted? Okay, all right.
Tim Tebow?
Yeah.
Oh, on the table.
No way. I think he's your average Joe. I think I think if you saw it, you'd be like, okay.
No.
Nice piece.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh,
He's probably an average Joe.
You know who else is probably packing?
who's that?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Nope. No, I refuse to believe
think he's
that.
got a
I
little
think it's
picture?
probably small.
Oh no, I think
I don't think
definitely,
it's small. I think it's just me.
It's probably small for his body, but it's probably like 9 inches.
No, it's
From
always.
the bottom or the top? Because top is all hurt feelings. Bottom is where it's at.
Oh, when you're taking a picture.
No, when you're
No,
measuring
you're
it.
measuring.
Oh,
you measure from the
absolutely.
bottom.
Yeah, you measure from the bottom. Not
Yeah.
the top.
You add at least 2.5 inches.
Oh, without question.
So you're measuring behind your nutsack.
Yeah. man.
You're going behind the
That-
ball
hey,
forward.
that's how-
I got 11 inches.
I don't make the rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to measure it.
Okay.
There's 2 rules. One's the right one, one's the wrong one. You don't know which one's which, but you definitely go from bottom.
I'm not
Yeah.
measuring from the top. Okay,
Ever?
There's nothing but hurt feelings up there.
No, that's okay. I mean, it's fine.
It's not.
Okay.
I mean, if you're Johnny Steele or whatever,
So
sins.
actually, I saw this video because I don't read, but I saw a video recently of that we've been measuring our penises the wrong way, correctly. How we should be
Do tell.
measuring them is in like a glass of water,
Oh,
Really?
and then put your junk
Okay.
in the water, pull it out. How much displacement there is?
Really?
That's how you should measure it.
Really?
Because that's how you're gonna get the most accurate representation of penis size.
I guess that's weight and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean you got everything in there.
Takes into girth account much more than
It
a ruler
does,
does.
right? It does.
Yeah. So how full is the glass? All the way to the
Oh,
top?
to the top, yeah.
Okay, to the brim,
Yeah.
and then doop, drop them in
Yeah.
there. The whole thing. You're talking about the twigs and the berries.
No, just.
Oh, just the twig.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not measuring your nuts, but we should. I think that.
I think that because that helps me out a lot. I think we factor that in for sure.
Oh, without question.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So when you're using a ruler, how do the berries come and play?
When you how the berries come from?
Yeah.
So first off, you got to make your diameter measurement.
Okay.
And then divide that by the circumference. Okay. That's going to give you the overall
Yeah.
placial
Yeah.
placial circumference.
Sure.
Actually, that's the medical term. Placial circumference.
And you learned this at what school?
Medical.
Which one?
All of them.
YouTube.
Medical.
No, just medical school. I'm in
all of
medical
them.
school.
Okay.
I had to join the family business.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You're a doctor.
Cody's a doctor now.
Probably.
I mean, does it surprise you?
Probably, yeah.
So my dad drives an 18-wheeler, but he drives the 18-wheeler to the doctor's
Sure.
offices. He's basically like a travel doctor.
Yeah, sure. He's a traveling nurse.
Yeah, but for doctors.
Have you ever seen any of those traveling nurses? Dear Jesus Christ, they are so hot.
Yeah.
My wife works with them. She's a nurse.
She's a nurse.
Oh, but the worst kind of nurse, though.
What kind of nurse?
Pediatric ICU.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No! I can't
The
go looking at babies
worst.
like that all day.
The worst kind of
Worst
nurse.
job you could ever have.
Yeah,
In the world.
no way.
She
That's-
makes a lot more money than I do.
I mean, the only thing
But
that
it
makes
doesn't
a lot more
matter
money
how much
than
they
I
pay
do,
her. It's not worth it.
yeah, that's one. Like I couldn't watch babies be like that all day, and I couldn't be like a
My wife
old
is
grizzly New York detective.
My wife is an
It was-
absolute saint. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how she has the personality she has with what she does for
Oh,
work.
and she doesn't bring it home. She's amazing. My wife is literally the greatest human in the world.
Well,
Tim Tebow.
she's pretty cool.
Alive.
Yeah. Whoa. Flip that.
No, sir.
I can't.
No, sir.
I don't know if I'm with the Tim Tebow thing. I mean, you just like him because he went to Florida. You don't like him now.
No, he's a great person now.
Oh my God.
We just talked about how much he donates to charity.
How much?
All of the benefits from his Heisman. You know
Okay.
who, do you know who
Millions.
has his Heisman right now?
Who?
Luke Combs.
Who is that?
Luke Bryan has it.
Who? I don't know either one of those. So who was Luke Combs
Country
and Luke
singers.
Combs? Oh.
First off, Luke Combs is way better than Luke Bryan.
Oh, without question.
Yeah, it was not even a competition. We danced to "Beautiful Crazy" at our wedding,
Okay.
which is a Luke Combs song.
Oh, great.
It's fantastic. Luke Bryan is the way I explained him to my wife was we call him bad lyric guy because he has some terrible lyrics.
Terrible lyrics.
Yup.
I don't know that I've seen or heard either one of them. So,
You're missing out.
maybe.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I
It
know
is
I'm
Luke
right.
Combs.
Yeah, I'm related to Cody. I'm always right.
Fair enough.
Unless he's right, then I'm
Hey,
wrong.
fun fact: Colton's child could be born on my birthday or Cody's birthday.
Could be. But
God,
it's
if
not
there
going
is a God above, Lord Jesus, let this child be married on Cody's birthday.
to. We had this conversation today. It's not happening.
I will never let him live that down. Never.
No.
Neither will Cody. That's why it won't happen.
I'm so rooting for that day. Come on, baby.
It's gonna be February 10th.
My birthday is the day before Cody's birthday.
You think it's going to be February 10th?
No, we know it's gonna be February 10th. We're
Oh,
having a
you've already.
C-section.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's already February 10th.
Yeah.
To avoid.
To avoid that issue.
Why would you want to avoid that? You just celebrate it. Dr. Shaw?
Oh, he could be a doctor.
I know. We're not
He's president
Dr.
of the United World.
He probably will be, knowing my kid.
Fair enough.
Oh, I was talking about Cody.
Yeah, I know. That's why he's related to
hey.
him. Related to him.
Yeah.
Greatest uncle ever, probably.
That would make me. That would make me so happy if that kid was born on Cody's birthday,
You know when Cody's birthday is?
February 17th.
Nope.
No.
Oh, 12th.
Valentine's Day.
You said it with so much enthusiasm, like you thought you were right.
If I'd have been right, you'd have been like, "What the?" Fuck?
I would have just figured you
One day
pay
a
attention.
year with Cody's 1 year old birthday. The next day, he's 2 years older than me again.
Oh, nice.
Valentine's Day.
He was one of course he was.
Of course he was.
Yeah.
Exactly. Of
He
course
was.
he was. Why wouldn't he be?
Yeah.
That ladies man? What else, what other day would he have been born on?
I like to make a joke, which is not true. It's not a true joke. But I was like, well, I've never got to have a good Valentine's Day because it's always on Cody's birthday. And we just celebrate Cody's birthday instead.
It's true. Also, could you imagine? So when we were younger, we used to have like group birthdays because me and Cody's were the day apart. So we just have a together birthday party.
Yeah.
The worst case scenario.
The worst case. Yeah,
That is.
Yeah, none of your friends showed up. All his friends showed up. Or all your friends showed up and had more fun with him.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Or have more fun with
Cody.
You know, the only thing worse than being Cody Shaw's cousin,
what's that?
Cody Shaw's brother.
For sure. But we've talked about
That's
this.
him.
That's him. We've talked about this before on here. Like Cody and my brother, same exact thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he can do no wrong.
Yeah. And
He's-
and you want to not like people like that, but you can't because he still give you shirt off his back.
Yeah, that's how my brother is. Hey, the thing that makes, and I told him, the thing that makes me mad about my brother is he's one of those guys that just walks up and there could be a badminton rack there, and he's like, "What is that?" And he picks it up and takes it and goes, and he hits it, and it's the greatest thing you've ever seen in your life. You're like, "Oh, you do that better than like professionals," and
Yep,
that's cool.
that's exactly
That's
right.
cool that works out for you like that.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Batman.
No, I'm Batman. That's pretty good. I like that. We're gonna talk like this the rest of the show.
sure.
Bet you won't.
But yeah, I probably won't.
Yeah, called you out.
But I'm Batman.
Oh my god. Yeah. So,
That's funny.
you got any siblings? You an only child?
No, I have a half brother from my dad's first marriage, a half sister from my dad's third marriage, and then no kids with his second and fourth marriage,
Okay.
and then me and my sister are now with his fifth marriage.
On his fifth? Oh, so you're number 5.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool.
So I have a half brother, a half sister, and then my full sister.
Nice.
My dad's lived a lot of life.
He has a little life.
He's lived a lot
Number
of life.
5. He's only got 3 more. Then it's illegal here.
Is it really?
Yeah, after 8.
Really?
Yep. You can only get married, I think, 8 times in Texas.
Really?
And then after that, you got to go somewhere else. They don't let you
just
get
do like
married here.
what the
You can go get married like in Vegas, because we had a guy in we had a guy that I went to school with. His dad had to
was
go to
his name?
Vegas for the 9th
what
one.
was his name?
I don't want to say because the guy's dead now, R.I.P. And I just don't want to,
R.I.P.
Yeah, but yeah, he was the 9th time he got married, he had to go to Vegas to do it.
That's
I feel like there's a certain point where like, you know what?
maybe it's just not meant to be.
Maybe we shouldn't do this no more.
Just slang it, you
But I
know.
will say, so how my dad met my mom was at church. So my dad got
Really?
saved.
Nice.
Dear Jesus.
So they met at church. That's so.
Yeah. My dad
Uh,
got saved, and so
she was already there,
yeah.
or did he bring her along?
No.
No, she was already
They
there.
met at church.
Yeah.
So she was at church,
No.
and he went to church,
Nice.
and then met in that vicinity. Big guns upstairs.
He was watching out.
It was.
Yeah. There you go. So they met at church, and now they're just rolling right along. Everything's cool.
Yeah. It's good. I forget about it.
We're gonna skip that one.
So the Jaguars, huh?
They're kicking ass, actually.
T-Law. The helm.
Yeah.
This is rookie year. I mean, honestly, let's not call
It's not his rookie year. He sucked his rookie year.
It should be his rookie year.
Should be, but it's not.
rookie year.
I mean, you think? So do you think he's a bust?
No, I don't think he's a bust.
So he just needs some more time.
Yeah. Most rookies do, and they typically don't get enough of it.
Yeah.
I say a good quarterback, like if you think he's gonna have a good long career, he needs at least 3 years.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson doesn't need that though. He needs to be gone.
Whoa. Easy. Give a guy a shot.
No. He had his shot. And he blew it. He wasn't Eminem.
Wasn't he the guy that was he doinking his mom's friend or something?
Yeah.
His girlfriend?
Was that him?
Yeah.
I think it was mom's friend, right?
Oh yeah.
That's tough.
Okay, that's
Did you see her?
okay. Oh yeah.
Now, okay, so what would your mom do?
It,
Yep.
Wait, if
Put
I
yourself
was-
in that scenario. Paint the picture. Put yourself in that scenario.
sorry, Pam. If I was boinking my mom's friend,
Yeah. Yeah, like what would your mom do if like she goes, she's like, oh hey, by the way, me and Cindy, we've been like, what do you?
Man.
How's mama reacting if it's a friend?
I don't know.
No, you're a grown man. You're not like 15 or some crazy shit. You're right now. You're a grown
Would
man.
have been a good time too. I don't know how my mother would react. She's such a saint. I feel like
she'd be angry.
She'd be angry, but she'd be like, Colton Shaw. And then it's done.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know how
I
that
don't
would
think
go.
so.
I think she'd be more mad at the friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd be okay.
No, you wouldn't be okay.
Yeah, he would.
I
His
would.
mom's the same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she'd
he
be-
would.
she'd be like-
Pam's the best.
She's older. She should have known. She's like, she did.
She's the best.
Yeah?
Kind of the best.
I've only met her once.
She
So
runs the family.
And did you? With an iron fist.
Bro.
yeah.
Inside joke.
That is an inside joke as well.
Yeah. Sorry, Kenneth.
Didn't know that one.
Cody
I was
was
like, wow, she didn't seem like the one that rolls with iron fist, but that's cool.
She does.
She
Iron
does.
fist.
Yeah, figure it out.
We tried to run away and she stomps it.
Did try to run away one time.
You tried to run away?
You remember that?
When you tried to run away?
Yeah, you were there.
I was there?
Yeah.
Wait, you ate it and abetted a runaway?
Yeah.
No. I know one night I woke up and pushed through his window in my sleep.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That was a crazy week. You can tell.
Oh,
that story.
dude. Oh,
I think we've
gosh.
talked about it, but you tell the story way better.
Oh, gosh. So we had ants in the house. So I
No.
got kicked out of my house.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Happened. So his parents took me in, and so I was living with them, and we had some kind of bugs was in the house. I don't know if
It
it's
was
ants or-
so we were limited on space at the time. We had everybody living there. Me, mom, dad, nanny, and then Randy came in. So we had a room that was a storage room at the time, and it just had a bunch of stuff just thrown in there. And our dog's sleep blanket was in there, so we had, I believe it was fleas,
Yeah.
which is not exactly what you want to hear, but the room had a lot of fleas. Okay, it just is what. It
Oh,
is.
okay.
So I had to.
I thought you
go-
said the blanket was fleece. I was like, okay, we're stuck
No,
on the blanket.
fleece.
So
Okay, gotcha.
I had to vacate my room while I was getting treated.
Right.
So I went there and I was sleeping in Colton's room with him. And so in the middle of the night, I just decided to sit up in the bed and then punch out his window.
Damn, you got night terrors or something?
Oh, I do, but I didn't have as many night terrors then because I hadn't even gone to Iraq yet, and I was already having night terrors. But anyways, sorry VA, but no, yeah. So I punched through his window. The next morning, to try and make everything happen, me and Colt were cleaning the house. He plugs in a vacuum cleaner into the one slot that you're not supposed to plug a vacuum cleaner into. It starts smoking. We're like, oh
Yeah.
gosh, we're about to burn the house down.
It's like a little spark of.
Same week, I'm pretty sure it's the same week.
It was like the next day.
I go back into my room, that had now been treated, and I had to wake up to pee in the middle of the night. So I was walking to the restroom,
Yeah.
and his dad slept on the couch
Yeah.
because his Pam kicks like a mule in her sleep. So I'm walking to the bathroom, and I look over, and Billy just nosedives, just off the couch. Didn't catch himself at all, like just bam, and smacks his face and or shoulder all at the same time onto the ground. Like, I mean, he just like a dolphin off of the couch, just and just smack. And he looks up at me like I'm
Like you're
supposed to know what happened, right? And so I'm standing there in the doorway, like he's like, "Did I just do that?" yeah, you did. He said, "Why'd I do it?" I have no idea.
I don't know, man.
I have no idea. You just
You just dove, man.
yeah. And it was like you know how like the arm of the couch, and he like launched.
Oh, he launched himself?
Oh yeah, dude! Like he was escaping whatever was happening. It was the most weird week of our existence there. I fell in the shower and broke the shower not the nozzle to control the hot and cold. Fell in the shower. So yeah. So in that one,
How do you fall in the shower, man?
it's a slippery surface. Man. It's like an episode of what is it? Big Bang Theory with lack of adhesive ducts. Whimsical ducks. So yeah, so slip in the shower, fall, hit my head, which is like the least important body part I have.
It makes a lot of sense though.
And so I bent So of course Billy comes around because he hears the loud just crash. You all right, Randy? And I'm just laying. The water is just falling over, and I'm just laying there like this. And I'm just like, yeah. He's like, you need to come in there? No. There was no sort of. If I wasn't effectively bleeding out, there was no way someone was seeing that. No, sir. All of that happened in like a week's time. It was like the craziest week ever.
You don't want nobody seeing your shower, wee wee?
Yeah, so I punched through his window. Billy dove off the couch. We almost burned the house down. Yeah, we got everything.
You got fleas.
Fleas.
Yeah.
Everything. Just all at once. Just crazy.
It was a crazy time.
I got fleas in my house. Well, I didn't get fleas in my house.
Did you use diatomaceous earth?
No, but my.
What? That's a common treatment.
This is the way you said it.
That is a common treatment.
No, so I got fleas, but it was because of these, not the neighbors I have now, but the nasty ass neighbors before them. They had like 87 dogs, and then fleas got in my house.
This is an excessive amount of dogs.
Yeah, which was
Does that count puppies?
a nightmare, and it took me months to get those things out.
Yeah.
They don't like to leave.
They don't. They're pain.
They're not fans of leaving.
Yeah, dogs suck.
So you know that fleas have the largest proportionate vertical jump of any animal in the world?
I thought you was going somewhere else with that. No, I did not know that.
Did you?
That's cool.
That's
Remember
crazy.
the thing off of Discovery Channel when they were like top 10 of yada yada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It's you just memorize that.
You just
My
Rain
brain
Man
is
that.
So magical.
You just now Rain Man that up from somewhere. Or what?
I was probably 9 when I saw that.
What else have you seen there, Randy? Like,
I've seen some shit.
I was talking about more about the TV, but you can go with whatever.
On TV?
Yeah.
We've clearly seen that you watch the Discovery Channel. What else? You watch? You look like an Ancient Aliens guy.
Ancient.
Aliens?
Why can't they be like normal, like regular aliens?
Because they talk about them from being in the past.
like probing and stuff.
I don't think that they probed back then. I think that's a new thing.
Oh
The new
I think back then they
BS.
like helped build pyramids and stuff like that.
no!
They didn't help build.
Who built the pyramids, bro?
Slaves built the pyramids.
Slaves built the
What are you talking about?
You know how many people you would have to push up the kind of incline they would have to have. It's not even like physically possible.
It is. Do you know what's more impressive? Not the actual structures themselves, the inside.
Yeah.
That's what's really impressive.
Yeah.
That's the real big feat.
Yeah. All the king's chambers and the fact that it's dead fucking smooth. And,
It would be trapped out the ass.
yeah.
I don't know if that's real or not. I just heard.
Slaves.
It's got to be slaves.
That's what did it.
It's got to be. I can't imagine.
I'm not
anybody-
saying I agree with the
So what do you think it is?
slaves.
Oh, so you don't agree with it?
I don't agree
Oh, you don't agree with
any-
slaves?
Well, I don't agree with any of it. No, I think that
You don't agree with pyramids?
freedom. But
Free bird.
I do think that that they had smart people.
the Egyptians did
Knew
it.
how to maximize a human's potential.
That's one way to put it. Against their will.
Through forced labor,
Yes. And severe beatings.
maximizing efficiency.
And you think it's aliens?
No.
No, what do you think it is?
No. I think. I think.
Slaves.
Not slaves. Might have been slaves. I don't doubt the slaves thing, but no, I think we were way more advanced than we know back then.
Hey, so
I think we were extinguished at one time. Like we went extinct. We started over.
So I think I asked you this one time. What if there was one one thing that happened in history that you could overturn, just change it. What
I
would
think
you
we've
choose?
talked about this before.
No, we've talked about who we go meet, wasn't it? Was that us?
I need to update my card. What?
So if I could reverse one
thing in history. Because
wow, that's gonna make me think a minute.
Yeah. it's just-
for me, the obvious answer is the that library in
we don't need books.
fuck, what library was? It's in Egypt. It was in Egypt. It burned down.
Okay.
But it stored so much knowledge in it.
Oh, okay.
Say that library being burnt down put us back thousands of years to where we would have been.
Of course they say that. Of course they would.
What would I go do?
I mean, then there's also like the Hitler and like things
No,
like
that wasn't necessary.
no, yeah. I mean, you're related.
I didn't say it was a good thing.
What would I go do?
Dark humor.
I can't.
it's like food. Not everybody gets it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about all these major
Get
events,
it? Third
but
world countries don't get food.
yeah, third world countries don't get food at all. That's, I mean,
Sad.
Pretty bad.
I mean, well, also, I mean, so they live. These people that you see them ship food to, where do they live? In the middle of the desert. Move closer to the food.
You know what I think is a really stupid thing that we do as Americans? Live in areas that are below sea level. New Orleans. Sorry, when you get hit with a hurricane, you know what I mean?
What do you expect to happen?
You're below sea level. Like, you should at least know that that's coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's that whole risk reward thing.
What's the reward?
You get to live in New Orleans.
Is that a reward? If you
It
get
would be
hit
for
by
me.
a
I always moved
hurricane?
to New
I
Orleans.
mean, I have family in New Orleans.
Yeah, it's
and
a great
they're
place.
crazy.
Yeah, they're nuts.
They're crazy.
And it's not New Orleans, it's Nolans.
Yeah.
It's all one word. Nolans.
Yeah.
Like writing cursive.
I always feel like whenever I know it's Nolans, but I always feel like, when somebody comes up and says something to you, that, like y'all's a little inside joke. If I'd have hopped in and like, haha, yeah, me too. Like you're like, heck, dude, it's not
Shut
your
up.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not your thing. That's our thing, not your thing. It's the same thing with New Orleans. I just want to say the Nolans thing. I'm like, that's theirs.
I have a question for you. So I have a guy on my team. He's from Louisiana, and he says roundabout, but he says roundabout. That's not normal, is it? In Louisiana, that sounds like
Sounds Canadian.
Well,
Should've
Cajuns,
been-
bro. Cajuns.
Yeah.
a roundabout.
Cajuns are French.
I guess that makes sense. Man, I gave him so much crap. I was like, they don't speak that way over there. He's
Yeah.
like, they do.
Yeah.
was like,
Cajuns, most of those Cajuns are from French. What's that movie, Southern Comfort?
Yep.
Yep.
Nope, I don't know. I don't
From
know anything about
way back
I
when.
have
It
a
was
plug
like
in
from
my
the
drink.
80s, but it's
Oh, that's probably your time,
Southern-
Kenneth.
Southern Comfort.
Southern comfort.
I can't drink this because there's a stupid bug in there and I can't get it.
Ah, sucks to suck.
It's protein, bro. No ball sniping surgery win. Send it.
Did he just say send it?
You did.
All right. You just said send it.
Is that significant?
How old are you?
29.
Oh, you're so yeah, okay. You can still say it. I thought you were. If you were up in your 30s, it'd be a real problem.
I
Wow.
look like I'm old though, right?
You do. I thought. I didn't think
You
were
look
29.
aged a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, don't call him age. That's rude. You're weathered.
It's not the year model, it's the mileage. I got a lot of the mileage on these old bones.
Yeah.
I have a favor to ask.
Okay.
And we've talked about this before, and this is what I wanted. One of the things I wanted him on here for.
Okay.
Well, that's
Keep-
the Everclear story.
The Everclear story. I need the story. This is my favorite story. I've heard it like 1,000 times, so I'm probably not gonna laugh as normally as hard as I do, but I love it.
Okay, so it's my cousin by marriage. His name's Chappie. It was his birthday party.
Okay.
Okay, and we're having it. He wanted to have it at his house, but so me and Jordan obviously have been friends since 3rd grade.
Sorry you're not here, Jordan.
Yeah. So I was always the last one to get drunk. I'm just a heavyweight. I've always been a heavyweight. It's not a brag. Used to be a brag when I was young. Now it sucks. It's awful. I'm the last one to get drunk. So what always happens is everybody gets fucked up before me.
That reminds me
And
of
then I
Chris's
have-
21st.
Yeah.
We can talk about that too.
So what always happens is I wind up babysitting everybody that's fucked up, and so I have to be, you know what I mean? Like, it's not fun. It's not fun for anybody. Well, so this one particular night, I was like, you know what? I'm getting drunk with everybody else. I'm getting fucked up. So I drink a 30-pack before the party starts.
Okay.
Right? So I'm already, you could say buzzed. Yeah, right?
The 30 pack.
I wasn't driving there by myself, right? I wasn't driving, so I knew I could get as drunk as I wanted to. So me and Jordan are very good at beer pong, and so we used to be anyways. I'm sure I probably couldn't do anything now, but so we were running table, run beer pong, right? And I remember this is where it gets fun. So I remember going outside, and the house that we were at had a pit bull in the back, super nice dog. So I went outside to take a leak. Business is out, and I'm petting this dog, right? Petting the dog. I walk back inside. My cousin, who's party at his Chappie, hands me this drink, this bottle. I don't look at it. He's family. He wouldn't steer me wrong, so I grab it and I turn it up. Gook, 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 gook. It's Everclear. I'm on fire. And I just poured 5 gulps of Everclear after already being pretty drunk, right? The next thing that I remember is I was laid out in the backyard like that, and this dog is licking me in the face, in the mouth, face, ears. Couldn't control it. I could not fight this dog for nothing. I just could do this. That was my only defense. Was just moving my face.
My face and get more wet.
And everyone that I had loved and cared for in my life at that party was not helping me at all.
Laughing at you.
Yeah, laughing at me. So then, jump to a little bit later when they're like, all right, we got to get Randy out of here. By the way, that bottle of Everclear finished off like 5 dudes that night. One of the guys went to school with Jonathan. He opened up the door to the garage and took a step, but then never followed that. With
just never took another step. Yeah, just never took another step.
Right there, like that. Chappie, his party, he got drunk and wanted to fight anybody. And we're like, bro, it's your fucking party. Like, you invited everybody. There's no one here that you don't like.
Right.
So you can't fight anybody. No, there's no one here. Like, you did the party. Like, there's no one for you to fight, buddy. But anyways, so they're like, oh, we gotta get Randy out. So we all rode in my friend Chris's truck that night, and so they carry me through the party, throw me in the bed of the pickup, right? And it's cold at night. Jordan, being the kind, compassionate individual that he was, decided to. He's like, Randy, sit up. I'm gonna put my shirt on you. He started off the night with 3 shirts, wound up no shirt at the end of the night. Anyways, so my drunk self had somehow regained motor skills and decided to stand up in the bed of this pickup, which was the extent of the motor skills.
That was it.
I commenced to falling over the side of the pickup. Jordan, being all of 130 pounds, just tries to catch me, a lot more than 130 pounds. But he catches like my knees down, and so my head still hits the ground, right? I mean, just smashed. So I've been licked by this dog in the face and the mouth at this point. I've fallen on my head. By the way, for them to get me through the party, one person on each arm, one person on each leg, like literally dragging me through this party. So that happened, and then Jordan finally gets his shirt on me. He get me back in the bed of the pickup. Ugh, Everclear. What a fun time.
So you were shirtless in a party with what I've seen.
No, I had a t-shirt on.
Oh, okay. Good.
But it was covered in vomit.
Oh, that's sexy.
And it was cold.
What happened when you got in the truck?
So this...
If you don't want to tell it, you don't
friend
have to.
And this two people we went to high school with. So their boyfriend and girlfriend are sitting in the back seat.
Okay.
And the girl's like, and we're driving home. The girl's like, I gotta throw up. And as drunk as I was, I would have beat the brakes off the boyfriend at that point in time. He knew that. He wouldn't. No.
Yeah.
So we pull over, and you guys have to go around me. I'm not doing shit.
Yeah.
Well, she falls over me, and her butt is right here. So drunk me decides that's
time to play the bongos.
Yeah, sure. Play bongos. So that's exactly what I do. And so then my honorable friend Brady is like, no, stop. I was like, fuck off me, man. Fuck off me, man.
Yeah, I'm in my McConaughey zone right now.
Yeah. And me and her, it wasn't like it was just like a random person. Like, I knew her. She knew me. It wasn't like it was a weird thing. Don't make it a weird thing.
Right, don't make it weird.
A weird thing. But yeah.
Did you want said particular person, even though she was dating your other said person?
Not really.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that.
We convinced that chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
I love it.
So, which brought up the obvious, where does strawberry milk come from?
Strawberry cows.
The pink cows, and they're in France.
They're in France. Pink cows are in France.
All strawberry milk has to come from France.
Yeah, it makes sense, actually.
Do you like strawberry milk?
It's my favorite thing to drink.
Okay.
I like strawberry milk.
All right.
Is it weird when you're a minority?
Do you not like strawberry milk?
No. I like chocolate.
Got it.
I don't like strawberry. I like chocolate.
That's pretty disappointing.
I don't like strawberry. It's weird tasting.
If you mean heavenly.
So, what great things else do you not like? I know you've got a lot of hang-ups, like very odd things.
Yeah, some hang-ups.
Do you like the Fanta drinks?
Yes.
You like the strawberry ones?
I know. I like the
I just want to
orange one and the purple one.
You don't like the strawberry ones?
Nope.
Those are somebody's favorites.
Strawberry Fanta's your favorite? That's not even.
I literally can't get it. Like, I cannot buy it. I will drink the entire 12-pack.
Of Strawberry Fanta. It's the worst one. It's the one you get last. It's picked last on the.
I'm on 6 out of 12.
You.
Like that. 12 drinks, 12 cans, done.
No, no.
I can't buy them. You know what else I really love?
That's
I
the
think it's
worst
so
one.
dumb. It's not.
So, okay,
It's
but
not.
100% it is. Nobody picks that one. That's the one you pick if nothing else is there.
That's not true.
Okay.
he showed me a picture one time of it was a fridge. It had like all the sodas you could possibly want in it, right? Like every kind of variety.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Do you know which one of these is my favorite?" And like, it had like Pepsi and Dr. Pepper and Coke and everything you could possibly want, right? Like Mr. Pibb, all the goods, right? And I was like, "All right, you like Pepsi, right?" And he was like, "No, that's not even close." It was like, "It's on the right side." I said, "Oh, it must be a Coke." He's like, "No, it's a strawberry Fanta." I was like, "Really?" That's
Strawberry Fanta is the best fucking soda in the world.
Strawberry Fanta.
Hey man, don't
Hey,
knock
I
it.
had when I was in the Army, there was a Staff Sergeant Rude. And he would literally fight you if you fucked with his Mountain Dew. Literally. Like, he got into a fist fight and was going to get demoted because someone messed with his Mountain Dew.
Wow. See, I was just going to ask what your favorite use of Strawberry Fanta.
I like Pepsi.
See,
Like
we're in the
just
same
regular ass Pepsi?
Same category.
I don't know why, like it, like for whatever reason, Pepsi, like obviously it's delicious, it's fantastic, but it like reminds me of childhood for some reason. I don't know why.
I go Mountain Dew and then Pepsi's like right there. It's like Mountain Dew and Pepsi are the.
Mountain Dew's
You
a
know
good
what
mixer.
I'm quite fond of? My wife loves it.
What's that?
It's Cherry Coke.
Yeah,
Oh,
cherry
Cherry
Coke's
Coke's not
amazing. Like if
That's what I used on barbecue.
And you know what's the dumbest thing ever? Is
Sounds really
whenever
good
we
right
go
now.
to a restaurant that has a full bar, and they're like, can you just make some? Can we get some strawberry Coke or not strawberry? You got me strawberry Coke.
Yeah.
Oh, I love strawberry. I'm gonna get one of those. Cherry Coke. I'm like, no, we don't have cherry Coke. Do you have grenadine? Yeah.
Okay.
Did you just put that in Coke? Yeah, that's a great idea.
What's it called? Grenadine?
Grenadine. Yeah.
I never heard of that word.
It's cherry flavoring.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's
Or
for
they have a big
alcoholic.
giant vat of maraschino cherries in every bar in town.
Yeah.
Dude, so I got a real nice I got quite a bit of liqueur in my house, and I got this jar of cherries that's about that big,
Yeah.
and it was like $20-something.
Oh, is this
Jesus
the
Christ.
old Smokies or the Smoky Mountains?
It's in a blue and white ceramic Voss.
Why are you trying to sound so fancy?
Why
right
did you
now?
just say it like that? Why did you
Voss?
say all that like that?
It made me happy.
No, I need you to say it right.
Ceramic,
That's not right.
Come on, bud. You know what you're doing here.
it's aluminium can,
Making me angry.
in a Voss form.
Oh my god. If you use the word tomato or a Voss, go fuck yourself.
Tomato.
Put a little emphasis on tomato.
Hey, you know when I was a kid, I didn't like tomatoes on my burger, but I like ketchup.
That's pretty normal, actually.
That's what?
It's pretty normal.
But ketchup is just
Okay, you saying anything's normal is out of the question. You're this.
Hey, you want to know something that's abnormal?
What?
The Subways
He has a third nipple.
in third world countries, their meat doesn't taste like our meat here.
There's Subways.
Oh,
Third
you're
world-
talking about
the
like
food.
Oh, why is that?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, you got to follow it up with facts, brother. Why?
Yeah.
The fact is,
The fact is,
different.
how have you been over there,
Yes.
Jeff?
He's in the military, bro.
Well, I know, but you ate at a Subway over there.
Yeah, they had them on base.
It didn't taste good, huh?
No, and you know what they would. So we were in Iraq. Well, we were in Kuwait, but Iraq, same thing. The Subways were not manned by those guys. They were manned by like Indians, like
Yeah.
dot
Yeah.
Indians. And
Dot, not feather.
yeah, and they would always ask you for if you wanted double meat, double cheese, but they would always be like, "You want a double double? You want a double double? Well, yeah, fuck yeah, I want a double double for another $1.50. Easy, That's an
Absolutely.
easy question.
That's an easy answer.
So we'd always just be like double double, double double,
No.
with our strawberry Fantas.
Sure. I don't even. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you right now, if you go in there, like
The
that's
Indians
the only,
love Fanta
that's the only thing on the shelf is strawberry Fanta.
Oh
'cause
yeah. It's like a very popular thing.
because people have
There's
taste.
nothing left. I'm saying that's all that's on the shelf.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were talking.
Are you talking about in India?
No.
They
I was
love
going.
Fanta
I was
in
going with what you were saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Indians
Very popular.
love Fanta?
He's wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Yes.
Indians love Fanta.
Yes.
Okay.
Look it up.
I believe
Gabriel
you.
Iglesias has a whole spiel on Fanta.
But you understand that you also see what those Indian people eat, so I don't really take anything they do as
Delicacy over there. How dare you insult them?
Yeah. You're gonna get
Oh, we're gonna get letters. We're gonna get strong.
Oh,
worded
yeah, we've
emails.
already-
double.
We've already shit on Indians' delicacies. I said
I didn't talk about the gays.
Holocaust was a necessity, which thinking about it is not exactly what it was meant to come out as, but overpopulation.
I would like to expand on that.
Oh, no.
I'd rather not, because I'm just gonna start digging a hole.
No, I would just like
You want
to
me to
know.
dig for you?
I would just like to know why you
So,
think it was a good thing.
For my standpoint,
I didn't say it was a good thing.
Just piggyback off me. Piggyback off me. Okay.
Okay.
Piggyback off me. Hitler's Reich. Words are hard. So was the best generals the world's ever seen.
Okay.
They were amazing.
Yeah.
Brilliant minds. Brilliant minds. Obviously, there were some policies that I agree with Hitler's regime.
Lies in. As in.
As in, like, probably the mass, genocide.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
Okay.
But I believe that, that his military mindset
Sure.
was very, very good.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you're going to get the most production of scientists, right?
Uh huh.
This is gonna go back to the pyramid things.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna get the very most production from
Yes.
scientists,
Great production. World class.
if
Yeah.
they don't produce, then their family gets murdered.
Yeah.
Is going to produce the best results.
So there's a
I don't agree with it.
Yeah, it's not a good
Don't
thing.
agree with it. It's a
Okay.
bad, terrible thing. Terrible, terrible thing.
what to kill their
Awful.
family?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, all of it.
All of
Probably
yeah.
not a good thing.
Not a good thing. My son though, super blonde hair, crazy blue eyes. He'd be
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah,
Nice. Now,
America.
what was I gonna? Oh, we had we'll call him a superior that I overheard talking the other day that asked that about our job. Why can't we kidnap their families and threaten to kill them to come into
Oh,
work
Jesus
and do
Christ.
things? And I was like, it's not a bad idea.
The production
Would go crazy.
Yeah,
Machines that never worked would rise again
I'm just saying.
and overtime would be filled constantly.
constantly.
You wouldn't have to force anybody. I'll take it. my family gets to eat if I get. Okay, come on.
Yeah, easy,
Yeah.
easy.
You just look at them in the face. You threaten to kill their family.
So
Now,
Sorry.
no, go ahead.
Go ahead. You
yeah.
done? You sure? You good over there?
Like,
you know what's super awesome? So when
Where did Hitler die?
hit in his garage?
Okay.
What's the real reason Hitler committed suicide?
He didn't.
He got his gas bill.
Jesus.
that's so bad.
That's a good one.
We had actually. So I was in high school. Fun fact: we got a Vietnamese exchange student from Germany.
Oh God.
Someone made a Hitler joke while she was in the classroom, and she lost it. I mean, cussed this guy every day, twice a Sunday.
I mean, I can imagine. I'm sure that's not a proud moment in there.
It's not at all. Do you know who I love though?
Who do you love?
Flula Borg. Okay, he's amazing.
This sounds familiar.
So he's the guy off of Pitch Perfect. You know, the Germans.
Sure do.
Yeah,
The
he
dude-
doesn't. He's not
the dude
cultured.
of it.
He's not cultured.
Okay, so Flula Borg had he's very whimsical. He's a whimsical person. And so he went on to, what was Jimmy Kimmel? I don't remember which talk show it was, but they were asking him, like, okay, so if Germans play the bad guys in American movies, who plays the bad guys in German movies? He said, oh, the Germans. Yeah, we're very self-aware. Who should play the bad guys? We should play the bad guys.
I mean, German porn's pretty aggressive.
Remember that movie Eurotrip?
Such a good movie.
They're like, this is your safe word. And he's like, oh, okay, cool.
He's like, I can't say that.
Good times.
Yeah, Hitler didn't die in the war though.
He's just partying up with Tupac.
Oh, he's probably dead now, but he died of old age.
Yeah, sure.
Unless he didn't.
So he's not dead.
Could be.
Maybe.
I like the fact that Randy gives off the vibe that he's a complete conspiracy theorist,
Oh yeah,
but he's not at all.
Not even a little bit.
Not even
I
a little
believe in
bit.
It can happen.
Not even a little bit. He's like, or it didn't happen. That's
9/11 was a conspiracy.
Was it though?
9/11, baby. 9/11, baby. Never forget.
Yeah. So
what do you okay? I can't wait to hear this. Do you believe in any conspiracies?
Yes.
Okay, which one? Now there's been some proven. Don't name those. Name one that has been proven.
Okay.
Think there's Bigfoot?
No. God.
Thank God.
No. It's ridiculous.
is there a Loch Ness monster?
Loch Ness monster.
I mean, there's some big fish.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think that people's imagination would confer that there would be some sort of
I'm so
giant eel creature.
I'm so glad to have a guy like this on the video. I feel like we're seeing eye to eye more than everybody else.
Yeah,
right now.
probably. I don't think there's a Loch Ness monster though. I think
Nessie?
there's a possibility. Of
What if it's a
something.
dinosaur that's just still alive?
Yeah, it's a possibility, man.
Didn't say anything.
You're laughing, but that's a legitimate.
It's a legitimate theory,
It's
Kenneth.
Okay, I didn't say it wasn't.
How long has that thing been alive?
Cooler temperatures of water, right?
Yeah, sure.
And once you get to a certain size, I mean, you're the apex of the food chain.
Sure.
So, what would kill you?
Age. Time catches up to everybody, big dog.
No.
What about Cronus?
What about Corona? You think Corona killed Nessie?
Not what I said, but
I know, but I'm asking. Do you think Corona killed Nessie?
Coronavirus?
Sure.
Man, fuck the coronavirus. I got it like 3 times. I would love to have it again. Best weight loss program I've ever been on.
Really?
20 pounds in 3 days. Awesome.
It's all water weight.
Dude, loved it. If I could get COVID right now, I would do it.
How much did you throw up?
So much. But I throw up all the time anyways. I have no problem throwing up.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I know. We already talked about this.
Yeah. Oh, gaggy,
Yeah.
gag. Me too, bud.
I would be an awful homosexual, especially in prison.
That's what I told him. I couldn't be gay.
Oh, no. Horrible gag reflex.
Yeah, it's the worst.
I already walk like a queer, so I'd be a target. My butt is ginormous.
Yeah.
I just, all of the things that would say, oh, this guy should be great, he's not.
No.
Awful. I would be horrible.
You walk. Now that I think about
in
it,
the military,
you do have a girl walk. Now that I think about
they
it,
told me I don't walk, I sashay. In the military.
I don't. Yeah,
I
you
sashay.
do.
What did they call you back in your old area? Spear fingers or
Oh,
whatever?
spear fingers.
Yeah.
Spear fingers! You know I got kicked out of a basketball game one time for doing that?
Are you doing spear fingers?
Yeah, so the cheerleaders would be
Yeah,
like,
they do
spear
spear
fingers! And so whenever that team would do it, because our cheerleaders weren't there, I would, as they're about to shoot a free throw, I'd be like, spear fingers! And then they got used to me saying that, everyone, and then finally I didn't say it. And the dude bricked hard as shit. And then he looks up at me, and so finally, and then I did it again, and I was like, spear fingers! And then I got kicked out.
They kicked you out for hollering
Yes! Such bullshit.
No, it's pretty dumb.
One of our guys got dunked on so bad. Hey, actually, so you gotta keep up with me. I scroll real fast. So one of the guys went to high school with John Farley, and John is an interesting character. Made out with a dog once. So we were at Baylor's training facility called Slick, and we're sitting there playing basketball, and then Robert Griffin walks in.
Sure.
And if you're aware of this, but he's kind of an athlete.
Yeah, a little bit.
And you would imagine that an athlete of that caliber would be quite good at basketball.
You would think.
So, my friend John, went to school with him. He was cool. Got drunk off of 2 Bud Lights one time. That was hilarious. Made out with a dog. So he has challenged Robert Griffin to a game of one-on-one.
Oh, God.
And so...
That's an opportune time, though. Like,
Yeah,
Get your
yeah.
name out there, bro.
So Farley could shoot. His name's Farley, by the way. You can't make that up. But he would shoot 3-pointers very, very efficiently. He was very good at shooting 3-pointers. So he would step back, and so check the ball, step back, and he made the 3-pointer. So RG3 was like, "All right, cool. This kid's not about to do this to me." So he backs him down underneath the basket, flat foot, stands up, jumps, dunks it, and on the way down, all of Robert Griffin's
Oh wow,
Business
went right there.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you just got teabagged by Heisman winner. That's
Yeah.
like
That's pretty
claim
good,
to fame.
actually.
Yeah.
You're doing all right.
To fame.
That's the claim to fame.
Yeah, I would not
I
want that
haven't
to
done
happen.
that.
So he hit. So Robert he won.
He did.
He won.
did.
He did. He
When you put your junk in another man's face, you win.
Yeah. Also saw a guy got teabagged in the middle of a fight.
Now that's funny.
In
How he didn't bite nuts off, I have no idea, but that is funny.
he was getting his shit kicked in. But he was over here. It was in Leroy, actually.
Leroy.
One of the girls we went to high school with, it was her birthday party, and this guy from West was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be an asshole tonight," and he slapped his cup. There was a keg, and he slapped his cup out of this guy's hand who was filling his keg. And that guy that got the cup slapped out of his hand's best friend is very proficient at fighting.
Yeah, you said let me sit back. I got
So
this.
he did. He moved him out of the way. He said, if you got an issue, you should take it up with me. And so then he mouthed off to him. And that fella fucked him up. So he's
Learned a valuable lesson that
bam, bam, stopped, nuts. Bam, bam, bam. And then finally, it got to the point where he was just wailing, and the guy didn't even fight back. So they pulled him off. It was fine. And what's funny is Jordan, that night, Jordan, one who sits here, or here, whether, but he had just said, not 30 seconds before that, man, there's a lot of dudes here, not a lot of girls. Usually that means somebody's going to get into a fight. And then as Jordan's, right after he says that, Jordan's filling his cup, and then the cup and keg get taken out from his hand.
Yeah. He's just left there, just holding the bag.
He's just holding the cup.
Yeah.
And then
the smoke outline of the keg and the cup looks like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. Just.
Yep. Good times.
And you were there to see all this.
Yeah.
A lot of miles on those tires, as you said before.
That's right. That's right.
Seen a lot, done a lot.
And he doesn't get drunk quick at all.
I don't know now, but
I mean,
not. No, it takes a long time for me to get drunk.
Chris's 21st was
So
3 years ago.
Colton was
Jesus.
not wise enough to it as I was.
Yeah.
So Chris's older brother was the objective of tonight was to see what kind of drunk Colton was because he was going to be marrying.
But
Yeah,
it's
just-
her 21st, so it's about her
Yeah,
Okay.
in my mind.
but it wasn't. I keyed on it real quick because I knew, like me and her brother, like kind of like I understood the way he thinks. So I knew what was going to happen. And so, yeah, it was right, Chris. So it was her birthday, right? So it was about her, but also it was about to see what kind of husband Colton was going to be. I became wise to that very quickly and just started drinking about one beer every time we bar hopped, right? Because I knew what was going to happen. At the end of the night, we're getting fucked up regardless. And so Colton didn't drink beer, doesn't drink beer.
Drink beer.
What he does drink was Jack and Cokes.
Jack and Coke. And let me preface this. I'm a nice guy, right? So I don't want him wasting his money.
Okay.
Needless, at the time I didn't know he wasn't paying for any of this. Or he paid for like very minuscule amount because he knew everybody everywhere. So as we're
On 6th Street.
yeah on 6th Street, and so I'm drinking my drink. I'm like halfway done. He's like, all right, let's go to the next one. Let's slurp it down real quick because I'm like, oh, he just spent money on this. I'm not gonna let him waste it. Big mistake.
Yep.
Hey, there's one bar that's got Capri Sun.
Oh, those are so
and they
good.
Inject vodka into the Capri
Ooh,
Sun.
nice.
Dude, I drank mine and then we're leaving and Chris was like, I didn't finish mine. I was like, oh, don't want him to waste it. Let me put this down real quick. Dude.
White girl wasted.
Dude.
You got a white girl wasted?
Oh my God. I got plastered.
Sure.
Free. It was awesome.
I didn't
Xenon
know
was
that
there.
he threw up in one of the cars, in one of the
The bars?
bars.
So,
Cars.
okay, I didn't know that either until like months later. So we're bar hopping, whatever. We get to the last bar, and I remember everything up to the last bar. I'm drunk at the last bar. So one of the last things I remember is there's like a tickle me elmo over there. What's going on?
He's so aggressive.
Yeah, sometimes. So we're at the last bar. One of the last things I do remember is her brother, Chris's brother, got Chris a bottle of champagne.
Okay.
Me not knowing anything about champagne. First off, found out I don't like champagne. I took the bottle from her and I turned it up. It was a big mistake.
Bubbly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. it shot out my nose on the dance floor. And I'm like, I was heading back to her. I just sit down. Just sit back down. I was like, oh God. And like everybody's still dancing around. I was like, hope nobody saw that. And then, so then we go, I think we go up to the 3rd floor.
Your snot-filled bubble champagne
everywhere.
that you left on the deal? Yeah.
Yeah, everywhere.
I hope nobody saw that.
So this is where I start forgetting everything. And now I'm just remembering bits and pieces. And you might want to fill some of this in at some point. And there's videos.
Just frame of reference, we got to that last spot, and her brother took us to the bartender and was like, all right, so all of these guys here, everything that they drink the entire night is on the house.
Yeah. I mean, this is one of the bars he used to help
I probably
run.
took 20-something shots. At one point, they handed me a Red Bull and then just started pouring Vegas bombs, and I was just slamming the liquor and then like double fisting.
I don't remember any of that.
So drunk. So drunk. It was a lot of
this
liquor.
is one of the bars he used to help run. So he actually went behind the bar and started giving out drinks.
His picture's in the owner's office.
Yeah.
On the wall.
Nice.
Yeah, so everything's free. It's awesome. This is where I start like blacking out. Like I don't remember a lot of this. I do remember at some point they said, "Hey, we're gonna take a pickle shot," and they hand me
Love pickle
vodka.
shots.
They hand me vodka, and I'd shoot it thinking it's a pickle shot. And it's just straight vodka. I'm like, there's no pickle juice, and they're like, "Pickle juice is right here." First off, why do you make a pickle shot separate?
You motherfucker.
It's called picklebacks. Those are picklebacks, not pickle shots.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's pickleback. So my wife educated me that the other day.
I didn't know that was
So
a thing.
what?
You just shit your pants over there. I saw you do the lean.
I couldn't hear it.
I saw you do the lean and everything. Oh, I'm sure it picked up because he goes,
God.
"Her."
I didn't hear it at all. I was talking.
He
He just stops and looks at you.
Yeah, 'cause he just like wiggles and then just goes, "Her," and sits back down. I was like, "This dude just shit."
Picklebacks. Picklebacks. Pickle shots are mixed. Picklebacks are you piggyback with the pickle. So it's a pickleback
Right.
in reference to piggyback.
I didn't know that was a thing. So I don't remember a whole lot after that. I do remember finding out Xenon was there,
A bitch. Xenon's a bitch.
and then he showed up.
He's still a bitch.
I remember him showing up and we're like dancing, going crazy, and then he's
Being bitch.
leaving. That's all I remember. Him showing up, dancing, leaving. And I was like, dude, you can stay with us if you're, if you can't, because he left his friends. I remember parts of the walk home or to the hotel where I threw up everywhere and then laying on the floor and just being miserable. Months later, you can fill in the blackout parts here in a second if you want. Months later at our wedding,
He complimented a man.
oh, I do remember that. Tank was his name. And he, at some point...
What's so
Go
funny
ahead.
is her brother, Chris's brother, was like, yeah, I meet my friend here. His name's Tank. He used to be a bouncer with us. And this big-ass black dude walks next to us. I'm like, I bet you that's Tank. And then he walks in. And he's like, what's up, guys? I'm Tank. Ah, do it. Ah, you're Tank. You look
yeah.
like a Tank.
Right.
Ah,
Yeah, and it was
so,
him.
So we're walking back to the hotel at one point, and I just met this dude this night, obviously, and at some point, yeah, at some point he picked up this small girl. I remember she was very small. I don't remember.
was not large.
She's not large. Okay, that's good. My memory's similar there.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Not that. I'm picking that up. So we're walking back to the hotel, and it's Tank, this little girl, and then me.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember this part very.
He was a grown adult, by the way. Not
Yeah,
Yeah. He's not
Grown
fucking
adult.
child.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
not
yeah.
spreading pedophilia. It's
So
fine.
I look over at this girl. I was like, "Don't worry, Tank's gonna take real good care of you tonight. He got a big dick."
He did. He said that to Tank.
And that girl. And I was like,
What
I
did
got you,
Tank
dude.
say?
I don't remember.
He just laughed.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember at
He
all.
just laughed.
I don't remember any of that. I remember throwing up part.
So you told a woman that another grown man had a package.
Oh yeah, huge.
Good job.
Yeah, I was trying to help.
To be
trying
fair,
to help
though,
my dude
he
out.
appeared to be someone who would have a
Yeah. It wasn't a.
member.
Yeah, this wasn't a small man.
Situation.
Yeah, it wasn't a small man.
And it wasn't until months later at our wedding that I had found out that I had thrown up in the corner of their bar.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" Carissa told me, and I like at our wedding, I apologized to him so much. He was like, "Dude, you're good. You're good."
So
Tank wasn't at the wedding.
we were headed
Oh.
we were headed to 6th Street. So we were down. I can't remember what street it was because
7th Street?
it was a panicky situation because it could have been a couple of blocks. I don't really remember, but we were going down one of the side streets to park to go to 6th Street. I was not inebriated at the time. I pre-gamed a little, had a slight buzz. Nothing to speak of.
Yeah.
Where I'm in the passenger seat, Yannick, R.I.P., is in the driver's seat, and he's driving. It's just me and him, and we're gonna cab it back. But we drove up there. I don't know why. Don't ask me. It's something he wanted to do. So we're going down the road, and I'm a little bit pre-gamed up, slightly buzzed, and I went, "Oh no, I'm about to shit my pants." And I was like,
How many times have you shit your pants as an adult?
That was me today.
As an
at
adult,
work.
none. I've never touched cotton.
I poo my pants all the time.
Do you? I've never touched cotton before. Not as a grown man.
I do all the time.
But that being said, now this is that ties in great with the story because this explains to what the depths I will go to not shit my pants. So I was like, I'm gonna shit my pants. So I looked at Yannick. I go, we should really get somewhere like a bar or something. We should get there now. And he goes, why? I go, I'm gonna shit my pants. And he goes, all right, hold on. So he literally moves this far and goes, yeah, there's traffic, man. And I go, but I'm thinking he's like, all right, hold on. He's gonna make some Dukes of Hazzard type moves here. No, he just moves up a little bit and goes, yeah, we're stuck in traffic. And I go,
He's so mad.
that's not good because whenever I felt whenever I take off, I went, okay, let's evacuate a little bit because yeah. So we're just stuck and there's nowhere to go and we're in downtown Austin. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing around. It's in the, like a
Homeless people shit on the side of the road all the time.
industrial sized. There's industrial buildings. There's no bars, nothing.
I'm just saying,
So
do your business, lose a sock.
Quit interrupting the
move
story,
on your
damn
way.
it.
you're saying that. So I turned around and looked at Yannick and I went, I apologize for this in advance. And I opened his door up because we're stuck in traffic. I opened his door up, ripped him down, and just hung my ass out the door and projectile shit to the point where when it shot out and hit the ground, it covered the yellow stripe up. Like it just goes,
Nice.
and there was no more yellow stripe. It was a little bit at the end. And I just projectile shit. And when I looked back over my shoulder, because I was like, I wanted to see what happened. I wanted to make sure I didn't shit on the door.
I see the carnage.
Well, I just didn't want to shit on the door. And so I looked back like this, and there's this little tiny, probably 90-year-old homeless lady with her little cans in her deal, and she's looking straight at my ass as a projectile swords her. And she has a can in her hand, and she just like a scene out of a movie goes, clink, 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 and just drops it. And I looked at her and went, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for this. I'm so sorry you had to see this. Like that. And then it followed up shortly by Yannick just going, oh, Jesus Christ, that stinks. Yeah, he just screamed, Jesus Christ, that stinks. And then he gagged for the other 2 blocks.
And about to throw up right then.
And then I lost a sock. And then I lost a sock. Yeah. Wait a minute.
That was hard.
Is it because you're making the sound?
I'm thinking of the process.
Oh, yeah.
Don't bother me. It's the It's me thinking of him like you shitting, and then like in my mind the smell's going through my nose.
Yeah. It,
Hey, do you know I can throw up on command?
well, let's not do that.
Yeah.
We'll
Please.
save it.
Fun fact.
Okay, it's fun fact. We'll save it.
Gosh.
We'll save it.
Oh my god, that was rough.
So,
Your eyes are watering.
at the end, so at the end of the day, Austin has we've molested Austin, every single one of us at some point
Yeah.
or another.
Who's Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Yannick did too.
Oh, the city.
Yeah.
It's like a person named Austin.
Yeah, and
Gosh,
Yannick
right.
did it too because it's the only person I've ever. He got a UIPB, urinating in a public place.
Oh, nice.
Hey, so
He got that in Austin
My
by a Hawaii 2.0 cop.
One of my friends almost fought a legless man
See, Austin's crazy.
in a wheelchair.
in a wheelchair.
That's all.
Was that Blake?
No, it was Hayden.
Yeah.
And he was like, and then Lane was like, "You better roll out of here, boy."
Get it because he's in a wheelchair?
It was hilarious.
Wheelchair jokes.
And then he said, then the homeless man, or I don't know if he's homeless, but the dude who was in the wheelchair was like, "I'll take you to the alley and do explicit things to
and
you."
fuck yeah.
Yeah, that.
And fuck
I wasn't
yeah.
gonna say that. Hashtag sorry, fam.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Sorry, man.
I think we're way past. Sorry, Van.
Yeah, this episode,
talking about shitting on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And he did some untoward things on the road.
So sorry, Pam.
Have you ever shit outside?
Yes.
Like
He just told you, as a grown man, he shits himself all the time.
Yeah,
Of
but
course
he said he
does.
shits his pants. So that. Do you ever just rip them down and go for it?
Yeah. So we used to camp all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you grab a branch, let it go.
Lean back.
Yeah. Take your pants all the way off.
Obviously.
All the way off. I'm not even gonna attempt
Yeah.
full pants removal.
Yeah. Do you spread out?
Yeah.
Spread the leg.
Get some real estate. You know what I mean? Grab the branch, lean back. Do what you gotta do.
Wait, why are you grabbing the branch, man?
He
it
can't
gives you-
squat.
Yeah.
He's not squatting.
I got bad knees.
I just got a mental picture of this grizzly bear. Shit outside.
And then you just
What do you wipe with? You take toilet paper, I'm assuming?
I take
Okay.
photo. I'm not a savage. Leaves and sticks and berries.
Have you ever used those? You have?
Leaves?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I have. Usually we bring baby wipes,
Okay.
but I was out gathering firewood and nature called. You know what I mean?
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
That your asshole could just release like that, like just like it's time. We're not waiting. Time to go.
Dude, I took a
It's
30-minute at work today.
It's a switch. Like it's either I go from just la 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 sunshine and rainbows. You gotta go to the toilet right now. Right now.
And then you're just like, yeah, you've got a good 45 seconds before you shit your pants.
Oh, without question.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ken, I walked. So we had lunch day together, and I got back to the floor about 10:35 or so, give or take.
You and him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then so I got back to the floor about 10:35. 10:37 it hits, and my lead personnel walks up to me, and we're in a group and we're talking. She's like, y'all have a minute to talk? I said, no, I don't. And I walked right by her and barely made it to the toilet. And I was in there for a good 25, 30 minutes. And it was just nonstop. Just,
That's how it was this morning, man. I got up this morning. I guarantee I lost 6 pounds this morning.
oh, yeah.
'Cause it
There was a
was water
premature
shits.
baby that
It
came
was
out of
just
me.
all water.
Do you hit the bottom of the toilet seat?
Yep, it did. I had to clean it up.
Yeah, that's bad. That's the worst.
Yep.
That's like your everyday.
Yeah, I haven't shit solid since 2016.
Oh, me and you, Bubba. We're in the same boat. I haven't shit. So I can't tell you last time I took a solid
Mine
shit.
might be due to being in a third world country, like I might have contracted something. But at this point, so here's my philosophy.
I might have contracted something, but it wasn't from a third world country.
So
I'm a Dalmatian.
I don't. Whoa. Connected it. Got it.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Got it. I was like, whoa.
Not the dog.
Yeah. I got it.
Probably preface that for other people.
I figured it out. We just sum up. So yeah.
What were you saying? I asked you something. But
He's talking about his philosophy.
Oh, dude, diarrhea is better than solid.
absolutely.
Every day.
I haven't shit.
There's no like pushing.
No.
There's no exertion.
The only time there's pushing, I'll grant you this. There's the only time there's pushing is when you're at the one at work.
What the fuck are we talking
No,
about? right
you
now?
at the one at work, and you're at anyone at work, and you sit down, and then you hear footsteps come in, and a jingle, 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 like they're gonna sit down next to you, and that's when you
gotta get out
hold,
quick.
hold.
You gotta make your exit.
No, you don't
No,
make
no.
your exit. No,
He has a different philosophy
you
on this.
You hold, and then you release the hounds, and you try
With
to
all your might.
You either try to make them gag, or you try to make them leave. That's the only thing you can do.
With all your might, you push as if you were giving a birth
And
to a child.
It just goes, wow, like it makes this weird sound. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. And then they either like, well, I had one guy who goes, Jesus Christ, and left. There was another guy who gagged, and then there was one guy that still has the greatest quote ever that I ever got. He jiggled him down. And that one I was kind of an asshole because he jiggled him down and he had pants around the ankles, and you know when you can like hear him settle in, like all right, here we
like
go,
relaxed.
and he just relaxed, and I released the hounds, and he just reached down, grabbed his pants, and said, "Jesus, Mary, and Joseph," and he just walked out. He didn't even wash his hands. He just left.
He's like, I'm out of here.
Then he screamed, "Jesus, Mary, and Joseph," and he walked out the door.
Nice.
And I was like, "That's
Yeah.
cool. I've never had that one happen before. I've had
That
a
was
gag
fun.
on it."
Whenever we were in like basic training, and we just like for us to be able to use the restroom, there was no walls around us. Just 6 shitters on this side, 6 shitters on this side.
I would love that.
There's no, like you're just having a conversation.
I would stare into his soul while he was
You
taking
do.
a shit.
And then you get so numb to it. You're like, oh, you know, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, you're just
So,
you're just watching this.
oh yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Hold on thought. Man, yeah. So
How's your day?
when we were in Iraq, they have they called Western style porta potties. Everything was a porta potty. There was no like restrooms.
Right.
And then there was the Middle Eastern style porta potties, which is just a hole. And those are great because you know you just pants all the way off again. I'm not talking about that. All the way up in the porta potty, and then you squat down, and it's natural.
I've always heard that a squat position is like
the
the
best
best
position.
It is.
position.
It is.
Yeah, South Park's taught me that.
It's nice.
What about leaning back on a branch?
That's a good one too. That's a good one.
You don't have to worry about splashback there. You're good.
Just let it fly.
So when you squat over that, like,
We talking about shit for this long? Is that a segment?
Apparently.
Okay.
but when you
Definitely a
shit
segment.
into a hole like that, like, doesn't it go everywhere? Because mine splatters out. It's like a shotgun
Yeah,
blast.
but you're squatting, so you're real close.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, that's a scary situation to be in, sir.
Yeah.
That's if you're putting enough power in that, you're getting hit.
No. There's a long drop off.
It's a long drop.
Yeah. So your top is here, but they don't have septic systems.
Yeah.
So it's just a big.
And they just bury it?
No, well they pump it out, and then or depending on where you're at, they have to burn shit sometimes. They put diesel in with it.
What does that smell like?
Oh. The worst smell you could ever think of.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's burning poo-poo? No.
Yeah, bro. Think about that one.
You know what else is worse? So some of the guys were in Iraq. There was no restrooms anywhere, and so you had to dig a hole to take a shit. But there was a pipe that was out of the ground. Then it was a piss tube, is what we called it. And literally, guys would come up and they would pee into this tube, and it would be buried deep into the sand, and it would disperse into the sand, and then the next guy would come and like that.
You just use a piss tube.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
I didn't do that.
You didn't use the piss tube?
I didn't. I wasn't a part of that.
Why
I
would
just think that people would rest their situation on it.
Yeah, but you don't have to.
I wouldn't.
A lot of Army guys have a lot of things.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Diseases.
Oh yeah,
of
I was
the
like,
nether
yeah.
regions.
Well, because I mean, there's limited resources over there.
Yeah.
What would be hilarious would be the medical line in the mornings, because the amount of men who are willing to sleep around is this size. The amount of women willing to sleep around is this size.
Right.
So one of those gets it. It just spreads.
It spreads like wildfire.
And so then they would all, have
Be at the med tent.
Yeah. And have fun coming back home to that one.
Yeah, to your wife.
Colton.
Whoa! What the?
Way to go, Colton. When are you going to let her know?
She probably already knows.
All right.
Fair enough.
She should by now, at least. Having a second kid.
Fair enough.
Are you jealous because you're not Batman?
You boys all caught up?
Yeah, I'm
Good to
pretty
go?
caught up. Are you caught up
What does that mean?
Means we're all done.
Oh,
for this episode?
sure. Whatever.
All right. You want to tell your shitty joke?
He had a pretty good one earlier.
Well, you tell a shitty joke.
Oh, dad joke. You need a dad joke.
Which one?
What? Just throw one out there.
What does a mad pepper do?
The laugh was already good. Well, I don't know. What does it do, Randy?
It gets all up in your face.
I love it. Well, this has been another episode of Last Minute Laugh. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode and the amazing dad joke by Mr. Randy Smith. Please follow us on YouTube, Spotify, and all the other podcast necessity area things that you listen to. And I'm done with this outro. Peace.
Bye, shirt.